Hello, welcome to this edition of Park Happenings. Once again, I'm Waukegan Park Board President Marc Jones. Happy to be joining you on a chilly April day, but a very exciting day for us as we're here to highlight the ongoing construction happening right now at Corrine J. Park. I'm excited to have with us today our very excellent and renowned Parks Superintendent, Mr. Scott MacLean. Mr. Scott MacLean, how you doing today, sir?
Thank you, Mark. Great to be here with you today.
Just a fun fact about Scott. May 1st will mark his 25th year with the Waukegan Park District. So Scott's been with us a very long time. All the parks, all the fields, all the playgrounds that you all see and enjoy and visit, this man and his department is responsible for that, for the upkeep, for the green space, for the beautification, for the flowers. Scott is truly a treasure to the district, to the city, and we're very fortunate to have him here on Park Happenings and with the Park District. So Scott, we're standing here in the construction site right now of Corrine J. Park. Tell our viewers a little bit about what's going on right now.
Well, right now we're underneath the Gen X Miracle Playground. It's one of only, I believe, 5 in the United States, and I believe the only one in the state of Illinois. We're wrapping up construction on this. We're going to have surfacing going in, but we have a large construction project happening here, as you can see.
All right, well, Scott, what are some of the highlights of this particular playground structure?
Highlights that we have a lot of accessible access for people with all sorts of different abilities or disabilities. Okay. We have a massive tall tower so we can get height. We have a velocity rail, the only one in the district. A lot of new stuff here. Added up new parking to the east.
New parking to the east. And just so you all are aware, we have 90 new parking spaces being built into this new construction project, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, well, that's exciting news, guys. And just to highlight what we're talking about when we talk about the propulsion swing, it's right over there. It's similar to a zip line. And as Scott said, this is the only one in the district. We have something very unique that's only right here in the state, and it's right here in Waukegan. So it continues our standards of excellence as Waukegan Park District, as a district in whole. So Scott, what do we have going on down this way, and will the water slides be going on over on the other side of the park?
Correct. We're going to have water slides to the left of us here, and to the right we're going to have spray features at a ground level. We're also going to have some new bocce ball courts. We have a group of individuals with Park Place that play bocce ball. Right. Some additional parking to the west, and 2 new picnic shelters.
Two new picnic shelters so this will be a very family-friendly park, the premier park that I think we'll have in the city of Waukegan. So Scott, moving a little bit away from the Rose Park project specifically, what do you keep in mind when you do such a great job maintaining all of our neighborhood parks and the Greg Petrie Sports Park? What are some of the things that you keep in mind when you do those things?
Well, it's a huge team effort. Okay. And I surround myself with great people. We have a great planning team. We have great horticulturists. We have all the folks that I get to work with. They are top notch. But we're always looking to the wow factor.
Right.
We want to give people in Waukegan something that's special, something very unique. Not your average plain Jane playground. We want something that people can be very proud of, and that's what we do at the Waukegan Park District. It's part of our branding. It's part of our level of excellence that we look at doing all the time. And it's evident with what we do. If you visit our parks, you see it every day.
You see it every day. The proof's in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen.
Cream rises.
The cream rises, as Scott likes to say. So we have Scott here again with 25 years of experience, vast institutional knowledge. And anytime you see the parks and you think they're great and the grass is always mowed and the flowers are beautiful, and Scott himself, he's humble, but he actually played a huge role in designing the whole layout of this park that we're building right now. So Scott, thank you for finally getting on to Park Happenings, letting the public see the man behind our beautiful parks, and the sports park. And Scott, any final words?
Thanks for inviting me, for one.
Okay.
One other thing I do want to share about Corrine J. Park is one of the best improvements we're going to have here is we're going to have outdoor bathrooms for the public. So no more portable toilets. We are taking it to another level. We're going to get rid of the portable toilets. We're going to have very nice outdoor bathrooms for all of our park patrons.
No more porta potties. We have new water fountains. It's going to be an outstanding park. We can't wait to unveil this. It's going to be amazing. So guys, thanks. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
And we'll be back. All right, we're back. I'm with the man that honestly needs no introduction, and that's our excellent executive director, Mr. Jay Lerner. And Jay's going to talk about a little bit about what's going on the other side of the park. So, Jay, what do we have behind us as a backdrop here? What's going on?
Yeah, so earlier you saw Scott and Mark standing by the playground. What you're seeing here is the site where our splash tower, splash pad area will be constructed over the next couple of months here at Rose Park. And then as well in the background, you'll have the restroom concession building that will be used for the entrance into the splash park, as well as a picnic shelter that's being constructed in the background. We also have another picnic shelter being put on the right side here next to me. Those are the big highlights.
All right, well, Jay, so what we have behind us here will be the splash park. And again, the highlight, when this is done, we're going to have, is it a 3-story water slide?
3-story water slide. It'll be one with a water bucket at the top that dumps down, have multiple water slides for different ages, youth and adult water slides as well.
And there will be some standing water, correct?
There will be no standing water outside of the run-out slides where you slide into.
Right,
yes.
Okay. But it still will have a big splash effect when you come down from the slide and you hit it, it'll have a nice big splash to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
You'll get wet. You'll need to bring a towel when you go down the water slide to
Absolutely,
dry out.
absolutely. Again, we wanted to bring you all on the actual site of the construction just to show you that even with this pandemic going on, that we at the Park District are still continuing to be as active as possible to try to provide things for our community. And Jay has done an outstanding job of facilitating that, keeping the project on task along with Scott, who you all met earlier. And progress is still being made, even in this unique and this unique climate that we're all living in at this moment. So, Jay, was there anything else that you'd like to say to our viewers?
Well, just, as Mark said, we're getting, the construction team here is getting a lot of work done. There are certain things that we've been waiting on with the COVID-19 that have delayed. So we're working as much as we can to have this open, hopefully this summer, for everybody to enjoy. Obviously, there's a lot of unknowns going on right now, but when we're done, we're going to have a big celebration here and a nice grand opening and let everybody enjoy it. The park, I should mention, will be free to our residents, the water park as well as the playground. It'll be open daily, and it's here for everybody to have fun once it's done.
We're excited, and you all should be too. So on that note, on behalf of myself, Jay, Scott, Josue behind the camera, the entire Board of Commissioners, we'd like to thank you once again for joining us as we all work to make Waukegan a great place to live, work, and play. Have a good day.